During and beyond university, many students and graduates enter into internships, but there is an increasing trend of unpaid internships in the UK, with 28% of employers saying that they would pay less than minimum wage, and 18% saying that they would not pay a wage at all. What do current students have to say about unpaid internships?
I think they should be paid because it's slavery, really.
It can be good. It can be unfair as well. We're not getting any money for all your hard work.
You can't do anything, it's just work experience really, and it's something you've got to do, I guess.
If it does give you relevant experience, if it doesn't, then no.
If it's what I love, I'll do it for free. I don't think you should put a price on work because it should be your passion.
It depends, because some organisations, say for instance if you're doing politics or you're doing law, you're doing you want to go to human rights, it's very hard for those types of organisations to pay for interns. But if it's something like banking, I'm sure they've got the money to pay for it.
Fully unpaid, I think, is not great. However, I do understand where companies come from in that sense, because taking on an intern is difficult and it takes up a lot of their time. Really big corporations and stuff that have the money, I think that you should at least give them something.
Well, in the media industry, like, the name means it all, like, so I'd only go for an unpaid internship if it was like a really big organisation, whereas like I would expect to be paid if it's quite small, kind of like up and coming, not really known, because at the end of the day it won't benefit me in any sort of way.
As long as you get the experience that you want out of it, the relevant experience, that's going to really help you with your career. I don't think it's too much of a problem, as long as they throw in something in to sort of make it easy, maybe like pay for your travels or maybe pay where you're staying. I think that'll be okay.
I think it can be an easy way to take advantage of students, but at the same time it is there to help you learn and grow in that industry.
People, or students especially, being taken on by these companies and having to move away and being paid absolutely nothing is so wrong.
I did one for a year and I only got travel expenses and £5 for lunch. And some days, especially in the winter and when I was hungover, it made me so unmotivated, because I'd go in and someone would be like, "Hey, are you free today? Can you laminate 1,000 posters?" And I'd be there and I'd be like, "You'd pay a freelancer to do that, like this much money." And I'm just having plain pasta and cheese for dinner. If it's a charity, it's semi-okay, but people who work for magazines I know are awful for it, and festivals. I just don't think that's acceptable at all.
I struggled one hell of a lot, and I was very lucky and very grateful for my parents to be able to help me out whilst I was there. But if I didn't have the support of them, then I couldn't do it. So I think they're rubbish, and I think there should be no such thing as unpaid placements.
No.
Scrap them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Just no.
We're not slaves, we are employees, so.
It's a fact. I mean, if the workload for an unpaid intern would be that of an unpaid employee, then it'd be fine. But when the workload is that of a paid employee or more, you definitely shouldn't be doing it.
It's very unfair if you think about it, because if you are an unpaid intern, you are giving something to the company, but the company is giving you nothing other than experience.
Yeah.
So, no, we have to be paid as interns no matter what.
What do you think? Click on the politicians to see where the parties stand on employment. Tell us who you agree with. Don't forget to register for the general election in May by clicking here. Let your voice be heard.